Good morning, everyone. Today is August 14th, Sunday in the morning. As you can see, it's now just 1 minute past 10 a.m. and now I'm gonna going to church because it's Sunday. My Southwest Evangelical Church in Kingsgrove to attend the 11 a.m. English service. So, because I live in Epping, so normally I would take the train to Burwood, as you can see, as you can hear. Yes, so from Epping that it's Eastwood, and then Denniston, West Ryde, Meadowbank, and then Concord West, North Stratfield, then Burwood. Yes, so again, Eastwood, Denniston, West Ryde, Meadowbank, Rhodes, Concord West, North Stratfield, Burwood. Yes, so that's actually 9 all stops. Then I would change the bus from Burwood 490 or 492, depends on which bus come first, to Kingsgrove. But today I'm gonna actually take the train continuing on from Burwood, then Redfern Central. Why? Because apparently from yesterday or today onwards, there will be free public transport on Sydney trains because of part of the industrial action by the Sydney Rail Union. I'll put the link in the description down below about the details of this industrial action. So what basically means it's you can enjoy free Sydney rail transport, Sydney trains, from as on today until September 6th. Yes, until September 6th, which is Tuesday, 3-ish weeks from now. And you can still tap on and off your Opal card when you begin or end your Sydney train journey, but they won't count you fare. That means it's like $0 thing. Yes, as those Opal card gates will kind of remain open, or you can still, and even though you don't tap on or off, the officers won't fine you until again September 6th. That's part of the industrial action. But just now when I took the train from Epping to Burwood here already, then continuing onwards to Redfern and Central, I still tap on because the gate apparently it's still open, but should be the fare is actually should be $0. I will check it out as I go to Kingsgrove, my final destination. That's where my church, Southwest Evangelical Church, is. So obviously from Burwood here, then Redfern, then Central. Then Central, I would change the all stops train to Kingsgrove. So it's Mascot, then domestic airport. Green Square first, then Mascot, then domestic airport, international airport, Walleye Creek, Torella, Bartwell Park, Bexley North, and then Kingsgrove. That is 9 stops. So it should be 11 stops from Epping to Central. Again, it's Eastwood, Denniston, West Ryde, Meadowbank Road, Concord West, North Stratfield, Burwood, Redfern Central. That's 11 stops. Then from Central to Kingsgrove, it's Green Square, then Mascot, then domestic airport, international airport, Walleye Creek, and then Torella, Bartwell Park, Bexley North, then Kingsgrove. So 11 plus 9 equals 20. So you might wonder what's the time like compared to if I take the train from Epping to Burwood, then change the bus from Burwood to Kingsgrove. As a contrast to Epping to Central, then Central to Kingsgrove, it should be similar time. But if I change the bus, I'll need to pay actually, because this free public transport is only limited to Sydney train, so that's why I will change the train at Central. Then at Kingsgrove I will tap off again, but I should receive no fare, although technically I can. It's optional to tap on and off, and the traffic officer won't charge you if you don't tap on or off. So basically this video will show you some of my examples. Some examples which apply to me on how I can utilize this free public transport, as in on Sydney trains from today, August 14th onwards to September 6th, Tuesday.
Face masks are mandatory on public transport and at public transport waiting areas, including the station or platforms. Fines will apply.
So now I'm at Central Station.
The train on platform 23 goes to Macarthur via... The next train to arrive on platform 23 goes to Revesby via Airport Stations. First stop Green Square, then Mascot Domestic Airport, International Airport, Walleye Creek, Torella, and then all stations to Revesby.
So I'm already at Central Station, waiting for my train to Kingsgrove. So just now I did not board the train because at daytime, even though on Sunday today, like August 14th, as an example,
please remain behind the yellow line at all times and allow others to get off before boarding.
Not all trains stop at Kingsgrove. So from Central, if you need to go to Kingsgrove, you'll either take the Revesby via airport stations or the Kingsgrove via airport stations. That will guarantee you to get off at Kingsgrove. If you take the Macarthur via airport stations, just such as the train that I did not board, it will skip Kingsgrove and you will go all the way to here, Revesby. So be sure to check the platform screen so that you would catch the correct train to your correct destination.
Good afternoon, customers. This is your Bondi Junction service via Cogra. This train will stop at Cogra, Stockdale, Walleye Creek, Wickham, Richmond, Central, Town Hall, Martin Place, King's Cross, Edgecliff, and Bondi Junction. The next stop is Cogra, followed by Rockdale, then Walleye Creek, Next stop, Cogra.
So it's now 2:40 something in the afternoon, and I've just finished lunch with my church brothers and sisters after the morning English service somewhere in Hurstville, and now I'm taking a train from Hurstville to Redfern because I'm gonna go to uni to catch up on some work. As my observation, some of the ticket gates in Hurstville station are open, some of them is closed, so I just walk through the open ones because, as mentioned earlier or in the article, you can choose not to tap on and off your Opal card, and you will not be issued a fine during this 20-ish days of free Sydney train. So from Hurstville to Redfern, there are basically like several ways. The all-stops train would be from Hurstville, then Alawa, Carlton, Cogra, Rockdale, Banksia, Arncliffe, Walleye Creek, Tempe, then Sydenham, Redfern. That is 10 stops. Or this one, the limited stops I'm taking will be from Hurstville, Cogra, Rockdale, Walleye Creek, Sydenham, then Redfern. Or the quickest method, if I could catch, that is the intercity one, the south coast line one would be Hurstville, then Walleye Creek, and then Redfern. But now I'm taking the limited stops train, which is only 5 stops from Hurstville to Redfern, and the first one, as we have already arrived, it's Cogra.
Please stand clear.
Then Rockdale, Walleye Creek, Sydenham, and Redfern.
Next stop, Central.
So it's just a few minutes past 7 now, and now I'm heading to the city to have dinner. Normally I walk to the city to avoid paying for train or bus from uni. But since with the free public transport, I mean for Sydney train, I do not need to tap on or off at Sydney train, so I just took the train from
stop at Central.
Yes.
Change at Central for City Circle, T8 Airport, South, Intercity, Regional New South Wales, and light rail services.
so basically it's just one stop from Redfern to Central for dinner. So it's now 9:20 something at night. I'm already back home where I live in Epping. So based on my observations today on Sydney train stations, Epping, Kingsgrove, Hurstville, Redfern, and Central, not all Opal card gates are open because I don't know for some reason, but some of the Opal card not gates, but also those Opal card stand are there. So I guess I mean if you want to skip paying Opal card fares on Sydney train, not only today but until September 6th, you will basically just walk past them. Yes, just walk past them, because although legally you are meant to pay, you are meant to tap on and off in Sydney station before and after you complete your journey, but technically you won't be fined because those ticket officers are also involved in the current strike as part of the rail union. So even though you skip paying the train fare for your journey, you won't be fined. So take this opportunity to enjoy free public transport particularly on Sydney train, this time from yesterday, August 13th, Saturday, and then today, August 14th, Sunday. Yes, yesterday, August 13th, Saturday, today, August 14th, Sunday, until September 6th, Tuesday for, 3.5 weeks. So just now, today I took the train from Epping via Central to Kingsgrove. I mistakenly paid, which is because I didn't realize I could use those side doors to enter the station enter or leave the station in Epping, but Kingsgrove are Opal card stands, so you can just get rid of it. Hurstville, some of the Opal card gates are open, just like Redfern or even like Central. All gates are open. You just walk through, even though there are station staff, patroning or just doing I don't know what, but they won't check your Opal card because it's not their responsibility. It's not their responsibility. It's the ticket officer's responsibility to check if you have tap on and off. But again, they are currently in strike, so you won't get fined even though you skip paying for Opal card. So that's a wrap for today, August 14th, Sunday, how I utilize this free public transport on Sydney trains in the coming few days. Quite a few days, but not every day, but some of the days when I go out, I'll let you guys see how I utilize this Sydney free train transport for 3-ish more weeks. Good morning, everyone. Today it's August 15th on Monday, 8:40 in the morning. Yes, August 15th on Monday. I'm now at Lewisham Station for my part-time work this morning. Today's shift. I realized from Epping that because I took the train from Epping to here Lewisham, I realized you just need to walk through the side gate. Although there are still Opal card readers in Epping, and it's those gate ones, but I just walked through those side doors, and even though there are station staff standing literally next to me, I just kind of walk past it because again I mentioned yesterday earlier that they won't check you because only those ticket staff will check whether you have tapped your Opal card. And again, they are currently on strike as part of the rail union for the current industrial action. So legally I still need to tap on and off, but technically I won't be fined for now again until September 6th, Tuesday. So I just walked past through the side doors in Epping, and then I took the limited train to Strathfield because there are no direct trains to Lewisham. I have to change trains at Strathfield. So from Epping that would be Eastwood, then West Ryde, Meadowbank Road, Strathfield. That is 5 stops. Then from Strathfield it's Burwood, and then Croydon, Ashfield, Summerhill, and then here Lewisham. And then interestingly, in Lewisham Station there are no Opal card reader or gate. Those Opal card readers basically looks like this, which are not gates, which means basically you can just even better to walk past through straight away. So that's how Lewisham Station is like. Hi everyone, today is August 17th, Wednesday, 10 minutes past 9:30 at night, and just now I had dinner in Eastwood. So normally to avoid paying Sydney transport fare, I would walk from Epping where I live around 2-ish kilometers or 30 minutes according to my footstep to Eastwood. So that's a one-way time or distance. But with the current industrial action by the rail union, I could have actually take the train for free. One stop, well, it's just only one stop between Epping and Eastwood. So Epping, the next stop is Eastwood. Then going back from Eastwood, the next stop is already Epping. But just now, when I tried to attempt to take so-called slash free train from Epping to Eastwood, I saw there were 3, not sure, but ticketing officer, if I call them correctly, because if you are in Sydney, you could probably recognize those normal station staff and those ticketing officers wear different uniform. Although, like, some staff are part of the union, so they won't issue fines if you don't tap on or off. But I'm not sure. Maybe like not all ticketing officers are part of the rail union, so they might just still issue fine, which is 200 Australian dollars here in Sydney if you don't tap on and off. So I saw like 3 of them. 3 should be ticketing officer at 7-ish, when just now I was about to take the train from Epping to Eastwood for free, because not like Eastwood, Epping, there are Opal card gates are all closed. Not sure is it because of the ownership, because Eastwood, it's not Opal card gates, it's all those Opal card poles also, and Eastwood, it's a solely Sydney train station, so I guess no one is gonna have a look at it. But Epping is a mixture of Sydney train and Sydney Metro. Well, I'm not sure if Sydney Metro belongs to Sydney train, but it's basically 2 different companies as far as I'm correct, because Epping, one way, it's for Sydney Metro, which goes from northwest Tallawong down to southeast Chatwood, and also, so that's the Sydney Metro in northwest. And also here for Sydney trains, it's T9 Northern Line and the Intercity Central Coast and Newcastle Line that will stop at Epping. So probably, I guess, because Epping is a mixture of Sydney train and Sydney Metro station, there are, the Opal card gates in Epping are still closed, although it claims to be like most of them are open as part of the rail union's industrial action. And also there are some should be ticketing officers who might not be part of the railway union to just check if you have tap on or off. So that's why just now I actually walked from Epping to Eastwood for dinner. Then I also walk all the way back from Eastwood to Epping, and just now when I have a look at the end I did walk a bit to Epping station to see like at 9-ish if those so-called ticketing officers were still there, and the answer is they were not there. So my assumption would be those should be ticketing officers should be patrolling during so-called peak hours, but this is just my assumption here in Epping station. I'll need to see like at other time, or maybe like at other places, other stations, regardless of the Opal card gates or not, if there are so-called ticketing officers who might not be part of the rail union to check if you have tap on or off before you or after you take your Sydney train journey, at least until the end of the should be industrial action. Hopefully should be by September 6th, Tuesday.
Next stop, West Ryde. This train will stop at West Ryde.
Today it's August 18th, Thursday. few minutes, not few minutes, a quarter past 4 in the afternoon. I just finished my work, my Thursday and part-time shift from Balmain. So just now I took the bus from Balmain to Meadowbank 507. So because the rail union industrial action only affects city train, so you still have to tap on or off legally and also technically on city buses, but at Meadowbank there are no mobile card readers, so you can just technically skip paying at Meadowbank. And now I'm taking a train from Meadowbank back to Epping, and now the first stop we have already arrived at West Ryde, and then it's Denniston, Eastwood, and then Epping. 4 stops. Hi everyone, today is August 19th, Friday afternoon. It's now 10 minutes to 2, and as you can see, I just got my haircut. Yes, just got my haircut. That means I'm at Lidcombe Centre for haircut, the classic cuts for men. So just now I don't have classes today. Well, they're meant to be a 1-hour tutorial, but it was cancelled because there are other tutorials on Wednesdays. Which is like 2 days ago, but there is a staff strike. So the unit coordinator of my tutorial decided to cancel all tutorials for the week. So that's why I don't have tutorial today. But after now, I'm going to go to uni anyway, because I'm wearing uni hoodie. Okay, so just now I took the train from Epping to Lidcombe. I have to change at Stratfield. So again, in Lidcombe, not all Opal card gates are open. Well, there's like a side door. I just walk through, and in Lidcombe, all Opal card gates are basically open. Legally, yes, you still need to tap on and off before or after you complete your Sydney train journey, but technically, there should be no ticketing officer to fine you like $200, because assume like they are part of the rail union and they are on strike as part of the industrial action. So again, I took the all stops train from Epping to Stratfield, then Stratfield to Lidcombe. You can normally take the T2 line. Sometimes it's all stop, as in from Stratfield it's Homebush, Flemington, Lidcombe, or some limited stops train. It's Stratfield, then Flemington, then Lidcombe, or just now the train I got is Stratfield, and then the next stop it's Lidcombe. So from Lidcombe, normally, if you want to save like a bit of time, you would take the bus M92 from Lidcombe Station to Lidcombe Centre, but that would be 24 cents. Yes, 24 cents more for adult Opal card, for train bus transfer, and I avoided to pay train, and I don't want to pay by bus, so I walk from Lidcombe Station to Lidcombe Centre. So it took around like 20 minutes, like 2 kilometers or so. You might wonder, why you walk from Lidcombe Station to Lidcombe Centre? Well, because apparently, like at this time, the bus M92 normally comes around like every 20 minutes. So by the time you wait the bus, then took the bus between Lidcombe Centre and Lidcombe Station, that depends on my walking speed, I should have already arrived between from Lidcombe Centre to Lidcombe Station, or Lidcombe Station to Lidcombe Centre anyway. So yes, just now or later, just now I walked from Lidcombe Station to Lidcombe Centre. Now, in order to go to uni, at least the first step is I will walk back from Lidcombe Centre here to Lidcombe Station. That's it. Good afternoon, everyone. Today it's August 20th, Saturday. Just 2 minutes past 11:30 in the morning, and now I just finished my part-time job here at Petersham station, as you can see. The next train, for some reason, it's gonna be at least half an hour. I don't know why, probably because of track work, but anyways. So just now from where I live, Epping, I took the all-stops train to change at Stratfield. So Eastwood, Denniston, West Ryde, Meadowbank, Rhodes, Concord West, North Stratfield, then Stratfield. So then from Stratfield, it's Burwood, Croydon, Ashfield, Summerhill. Well, I left the station at Lewisham, but I am now at Petersham because it depends on what I actually work. But in terms of Saturday, yes, I continue my train journey here at Petersham. But regardless of Lewisham or Petersham, as you can see, there are no actual Opal card gates. There are all these kind of stand, so you can basically literally choose not to pay your Sydney train journey. And now, yes, I'm at Petersham station again, and now I'm gonna go to Chatswood to have lunch, and also to see if Opal card gate in Chatswood are open, because Chatswood is a combination of Sydney train and Sydney Metro Northwest, as you can see.
Cigarettes is not allowed at this station. Fines apply. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm at Petersham station. So I have to change trains in order to go to Chatswood, just like from Epping to Lewisham or Petersham. So from Petersham here, that will be Stanmore, Newtown, probably McDonaldtown, then change at Redfern in this case to go to Chatswood. So from Redfern, that will be Central, Town Hall, Wynyard, yes, and then Milsons Point, North Sydney, Waverton, Wollstonecraft, St Leonard's, Artarmon, then Chatswood. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4 stations from Petersham to Redfern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then from Redfern to Chatswood, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 plus 10, that will be 14 stops. Yes, 14 stops from Petersham here to Chatswood, with a change here at Redfern. So I'll let you guys see or tell you if there are actual Opal card gates open in Chatswood. So it's now 2:47, and just now I finished lunch from Chatswood, and I just realized all Opal card gates in Chatswood are actually open, despite Chatswood is a mixture of Sydney train and also now I'm taking the Sydney Metro of Northwest interchange. But anyways, basically in Chatswood, as at today, August 20th, Saturday afternoon, all Opal card gates are open, and now I'm going to take the Sydney Metro train back from Chatswood here to Epping. It's only 4 stops from Chatswood. It's Chatswood, then North Ryde, Macquarie Park, Macquarie University, and then Epping. It used to be T1 North Shoreline, part of but it was converted to Sydney Metro Northwest, I think sometime in late May 2019, which is more than 3 years ago, before COVID-19 again. So again, now I'm taking the Sydney Metro / Northwest from Chatswood, where all Opal card gates are open today. So 4 stops from Chatswood to Epping. So first stop is North Ryde, then Macquarie Park, Macquarie University, and then Epping. 4 stops. So it's August 24th, Wednesday, yes, August 24th, Wednesday, 12 minutes past 10 p.m. in the evening, and now I'm at North Ryde Station, taking the Sydney Metro back home, because just now I finished church group with my brothers. I mean, for some reason my church group this year is all men's group, but anyways. So just now, thanks to one of the church brother, he gave me a lift from Kings Grove all the way to North Ryde, and now I'm taking the Sydney Metro from North Ryde back to Epping where I live. So it's 3 stops from North Ryde. So
station is Macquarie Park. If you are going to Macquarie Shopping Centre, remain on board until the next station.
yes, so as you can hear, the next stop is Macquarie Park, then Macquarie University and Epping. But interestingly, at North Ryde Station, all Opal Card gates are closed. I guess because now Sydney Metro does not belong to Sydney Trains, so all Opal Card gates are closed, which
We
is
are arriving at Macquarie Park.
I mean, Sydney Metro stations solely are not applicable to the current industrial action by the rail union. So not even a single Opal Card gate is open here at North Ryde Station. I guess even as we now reach
Doors will open on the right.
at Macquarie Park Station as well, because they are all Sydney Metro only stations.
Please stand
So
back from the closing
basically,
doors.
yes, so basically all Opal Card gates here are
Face
closed
masks
in
are
North Ryde.
mandatory on public transport in the Greater Sydney, Blue Mountains, Central Coast and Wollongong areas. Fines will apply.
And probably Macquarie Park and Macquarie University as well. You will have to tap on and off before you board the Sydney Metro to begin or complete your journey. Hi everyone, today is August 25th, Thursday, 5 minutes to 4 in the afternoon. I actually finished my part-time shift today at around like 2 hours ago. So my boss kindly dropped me off at Lewisham Station, which is no Opal Card gate. So I kind of like took the /3 train from Lewisham all stops to Burwood, as I normally do for lunch. And at this stage, I mean, Burwood, all Opal Card gates are open. So I just exit the station as I just walked, and then I already had lunch. Yes, and now I'm just here at Burwood Plaza talking about, just now, from Lewisham to Burwood for lunch after work. Then I will walk from Burwood to Stratford, which is also Opal Card gate open station to go back to Epping. So you might ask why I don't just take the train from Burwood to Epping instead of walking to Stratford to Epping. Well, I had a pretty full lunch just now. I want to do some bits of exercise to walk, and it's not that far to walk from Burwood to Stratford, around 10 to 15 minutes, which is like in my walking speed, which is pretty doable. And also Stratford, there is also direct, or you can say express train to Epping, which you don't have in Burwood, because Burwood you mostly have all stops train or limited stops train to Epping. But from Stratford, apart from all stops, apart from limited, you also get the express, as in one stop directly to Epping. So after that, I would just walk from here, where is it here, Burwood Plaza, to Stratford Station. Then hopefully, depends on which train comes first or which train arrives at Epping first, then I would take the train. I would take the train from Stratford to Epping, and I will tell you guys later which train I take to Epping. Is it all stops, limited stops, or express, as in one stop from Stratford to Epping? Okay, by the way, where I'm sitting says like this: this table is reserved for customers who have purchased from Burwood Plaza food retailers. Thank you. But, well, I did not have lunch here, so I did not actually purchase food here, but as you can see, there are quite a lot of other, spaces or seatings over here. So I don't really care about this one, or it's not really in use, this sign. So I forgot to say just now, when I'm on the train, I actually caught the all stops train. Unfortunately, not limited, not the one-stop express train from Stratfield to Epping. So again, you could take the train from Burwood, or for me, walk to Stratfield to take the train back to Epping. But in Burwood, you only get all stops train or limited stops. But in Stratfield, not only all stops, limited stops, but also you get the one-stop express train back to Epping. That means you have higher probability, you are more likely to get home faster in Stratfield. I mean, well, depends on which train comes first. Assume if those trains came at similar time, and if there is the express train, then you're more likely to take the express train, higher probability to get back to Epping at the earliest. That's the ideal condition. But just now, when I walk to Stratford station, basically the all stops train comes first, and I calculated that's the already the earliest train to get back to Epping. So unfortunately, I have to take the you can say the slowest train, which is all stops train from Stratford to Epping. Then the limited stops is in the middle, and the one-stop express train, of course, express is the fastest train from Stratfield to Epping. Sorry for a bit of a long wait. Today it's August 28th, Sunday, 20 something minutes past 10 in the morning, and now I'm going to church on Sunday, as usual. So normally on legally not, but technically free Sydney train, I will take the train from Epping to Central, then Central to Kingsgrove. But for this weekend, from yesterday, August 27th, Saturday, to tomorrow, August 29th, Monday, there's basically a train swap book between at least Kingsgrove to Central. So I will need to change trains. To leave at the same time from Epping at Redfern. So just now I actually changed at Redfern, and then now taking the T4 line from Redfern to Sydenham, which basically skips Erskinewood and St. Peter's, then go to Sydenham directly. Alternatively, from Redfern to Sydenham, you can take the T3 line, which have stopped just now Erskineville, then St. Peter's, then Sydenham. Then from Sydenham, I'm going to change the replacement bus from Sydenham to Kingsgrove. So yeah, so that's why I will need to change trains at Redfern. So because one way I do not need to spend extra time on replacement bus at Central, and I can also leave at Epping at the same time as I would have usually done. So just now I took the all stops train from Epping to Redfern, then from Redfern one stop now passing through St. Peter's, then going to only one stop to Sydenham. Then from Sydenham I'm going to catch the replacement bus from Sydenham to Kingsgrove. So that's not typical Sunday, but for a special Sunday, like during this technically free but legally not free city train, and also when there is train and track work, then this is the alternative method for me from Epping to get to Kingsgrove. So now I'm at Sydenham station, outside Sydenham station, and now I already got on the replacement bus, which is free. As you can see, the Opal card reader is not working. So one tip on a replacement bus on city train, it's basically free, which is like a bit of a perk, although it might be extra time. So anyways, so from Sydenham there are two replacement buses which goes to Kingsgrove. The one thankfully I'm now taking, it's all stops, not all stops, one stop directly to Kingsgrove, or the second one, a bit of a slower one, will go to Walleye Creek first, then Tarella, Bartwell Park, Bexley North, then Kingsgrove. So that would have been 5 stops. Walleye Creek, then Tarella, Bartwell Park, Bexley North, then Kingsgrove. Luckily, thankfully for me, which should have saved a bit of time, it's from Sydenham here, it's only one stop directly to Kingsgrove. That's pretty good. I should have mentioned before, but in case you guys haven't noticed why I travel in this way from Epping to Kingsgrove, is because it's now the period of the rail strike, partly by the rail union. So basically the staff would open the Opal card gate at most of the city trains stations. So like Epping, for example, it's not open, but you can always walk through the side doors. So Sydenham, I just got off the train from Redfern, so Epping via Redfern to Sydenham. Then now taking the bus from Redfern. I took the train from Epping via Redfern to Sydenham. Now taking the replacement bus from Sydenham to Kingsgrove. I should have mentioned before, but in case it happened again, when I left the train at Sydenham, my observation is all Opal card gates are open over there, so you can just basically walk through, or even in Epping you just walk through the doors as well. Again, it's technically free, but actually legally not free on city trains until September 6th, Tuesday. And again, as always, replacement bus here, for city trains are free, which is good. Good morning everyone. Today is August 29th, Monday, 9 minutes past 6 in the morning, as you can see, and now I'm at not sure if you can recognize, but it's actually at Marrickville station. So normally I have work this morning, and I would go to you can say my boss place at Lewisham in order to start, because he would give me a lift from there, pick me up from there. So I normally I have to change train at Strathfield, so I took the limited stops train from Epping to Strathfield. But this morning, interestingly, not only all Opal card gates are closed as usual, and also the side doors as usual. So which is a bit weird because during the industrial action, suppose all Opal cart gates are open by those who are transport officers of the rail union, but as mentioned before, Epping Station is a mixture of City train and also City Metro, which is not City train, so you can understand why the Opal cart gate at Epping Station is closed. But interestingly, the side doors are also closed, so you know you can't escape to pay Opal cart fares on City train if you are leaving from Epping this morning. Because maybe morning, because like at some time, like the side doors, Epping Station, it's open, and there are no non-rail union transport officers standing there. But just now this morning, when I took the train from Epping to Strathfield, even the side doors are closed, and there should be some non-rail union transport officers which could issue fine if they discovered like you did not tap on or off during your City train journey. Okay, so that's a bit of beginning at Epping Station. So I actually tabbed on in Epping. Then okay, to Stratford. You know, because part of the rail union industrial action, some of the trains are either delayed or cancelled. So normally I should catch a train from Stratford to Lewisham. I literally saw it was like coming in 1 minute, so I quickly ran to the platform about to get the correct train at the correct platform to Lewisham, and then in a minute later it disappeared. Yes, fucking disappeared, which means it's actually cancelled. So if I wait for the next train to Lewisham, it will be like around 30 minutes later, so that will be around like 20 minutes late to my boss place at Lewisham. So I messaged him, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be late otherwise for 20 minutes. So because now the first place to work, it's at Marrickville Station. So as you can recognize here, it's a Marrickville Station. So I asked him if I should go to Marrickville Station instead, so we could meet together, and he said yes. So that's why I'm at Marrickville Station here. So in order to get to Marrickville Station from Strathfield, you have to basically catch a train to Redfern, then change at Redfern. So luckily there's one-stop train from Strathfield directly to Redfern, and then from Redfern all-stop train to Marrickville, which is 4 stops stopping at Erskineville, St. Peter, Sydenham, and now here I arrive at Marrickville ahead of time. And Marrickville, as you can see, there are no Opal cart gates here. There are only those, Opal cart gate stands. So thankfully, I would have arrived at Lewisham late, but I would have arrived at Lewisham late by 20 minutes, but now I arrive at Marrickville Station instead. So from Epping, change at Stratford supposedly to Lewisham, but it got cancelled. So I catch a train from Stratfield to Redfern, then from Redfern all-stop train, 4 stops, Erskineville, St. Peter's, Sydenham, and then now without Opal cart gate, Marrickville ahead of time before work. Good day, everyone. Today it's September. Yes, officially spring season here in Sydney, Australia. By the way, today it's September. Yes, first day of September, Thursday, almost 1:15 in the afternoon, and just now I finished my part-time job here at Croydon Station. So that's why I'm at Croydon Station to take a train back to I'm not sure where to have lunch. Probably at Rhodes or Eastwood, but either way I have to change trains, which is just 1 stop from Croydon. Over there, see the far building over there? That should be somewhere Burwood is, but anyways, I'm gonna change train at Burwood from after Croydon, the next stop Burwood, then I'm gonna change trains at Burwood to change, trains to roads or either eastward, because they're also lies on the same line, and it's also like one stop from Borough to interchange. But anyway, so yes, so from Croydon, in order to get to roads or eastward, I have to change trains at Burwood, which is like the next stop. And I realized, again, in Croydon or so, it's there are no Opal cart gates. They are all, those stands, which means basically you can just literally walk past it and to avoid paying the fare, which is still kind of still in the period of industrial action by the rail union, again until September 6th, Tuesday. But the problem is, even though you tap on, the Opal cart / readers are not on the street level. Well, I can't film it in the street, but it's all on the platform level. So in case you don't automatically top your Opal card, and you realize downstairs that you don't have enough money to pay for your city train journey, it might be a bit annoying, and then you have to walk upstairs and then to to top up your Opal card again, and then go downstairs to prepare for your journey. So, but anyways, basically no Opal card readers here in Croydon. No Opal card gates in Croydon, and from Croydon, in order to get to roads or eastward, I have to change trains at Burwood or Strathfield, depends on which station you like. Good morning everyone, today is September 3rd, Saturday. It's almost 20 minutes to 12 noon. It's Saturday. I'm now at Wynyard Station, and now I'm heading to Chatswood for lunch after finishing work somewhere at Petersham. So normally from Petersham to go to Chatswood, well, you still need to change trains at Redfern, taking me to all-stop train from Petersham, so Stanmore, Newtown, Macdonaldtown, then Redfern. But then at Redfern, I realised that there is actually a Chatswood in the North Shore line, so basically I have to take the replacement bus here at Wynyard. But anyways, at Redfern, I have to get on the train again to continue the journey from Redfern to Wynyard. So from Redfern, it's Central, and then Town Hall, and then Wynyard. So from Wynyard, from an observation, all Opal gates are open, which is kind of good. And now that's why I'm taking the free replacement bus services from Wynyard all the way to Chatswood. And thankfully, luckily, I got the express replacement bus, which from Wynyard, just one stop all the way to Chatswood. FYI, now we are crossing the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and also from the far end, that is the Sydney Opera House. It's now 9 minutes to 2 in the afternoon, and I'm heading home from Chatswood after having lunch. So unfortunately, this weekend the train travel affects several lines. So not only T1 North Shore line, but also the Sydney Metro as well. So from Chatswood, you have to take the replacement bus to, well, not directly to Epping. Very annoyingly, it only goes to Macquarie University. So from Chatswood, it's North Ryde, Macquarie Park, then Macquarie University. So after taking the replacement bus, Sydney Metro, but you have to pay for Sydney Metro replacement bus, which is pretty annoying. But anyways, now I'm at Macquarie Uni, taking the now actual Sydney Metro, one stop going back to Epping. And for some reason, one of the Opal card gates at Macquarie Uni Station, it's open, where the rest is closed, and I just walked through the side one, which is where the Opal card gate is open. So anyways, now I'm from Chatswood. Just now I took the replacement bus, the paid replacement bus from Chatswood, North Ryde, Macquarie Park, Macquarie University. Then now I'm at the Sydney Metro from Macquarie University back to where I live, which is Epping. So today is September 6th, Tuesday, the last day of the technically but actually legally not free Sydney train, as part of the rail union's industrial action for the past 3-ish weeks. So basically, my observation is, as long as those stations are purely Sydney train, those Opal card gates are open. Whereas if the train station, it's Sydney train and Sydney Metro interchange, or even like purely Sydney Metro stations, the Opal card gates are closed. So you of course like have to tap on and tap off. But as mentioned earlier, if on those purely Sydney train station, you could previously, technically choose to tap on or off at your own choice. And I saw like other articles saying that there might be those police or non-rail union officer to check if you have tap on the Opal card. But my observation, I don't really see on the train. Probably they might be on some particular platform. Not platform, outside the station. Oh yes, there's actually outside the station. I forgot when, but sometime in Epping, like they stand outside the station, or even in Burwood, like the staff, non-rail union staff, to just check if you have tap on or off. But I did not see any of them. Like I did not see non-rail union staff or police checking like during the train journey. Mostly, I've only seen on 2 occasions, like those should be non-rail union staff check like outside the station. So that is the end of a bit lucky of the 3rd time of the free public transport, as in like long time no free public transport 3.0, but it is actually limited to Sydney trains only. You still have to like legally and technically tap on or off. Tap on and off when you take the like light rail, other public transport like light rail, buses and ferries as well. So this video is actually quite long. It's actually more than an hour. Yes, more than an hour to cover the previous 3 weeks. Basically when I go out on several stations to observe, but I already break down on different dates in the description down below, so that you guys could refer to. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video by not only give a like to this video. Again, it's a bit long, but I break down into different days. And to subscribe to this channel and follow my Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!